genetic code to find out where I'm going. This is going to be your best friend. It's going to be your partner in your vehicle. And not only that, we're saving you pretty much $100 off even TomTom's website. Lowest price in America. 4 flex pay only for me. And I'm going to start where I like to begin. Already sellout quantity. There are only 950 of these. This was the only showing of the visit. They did get it only for me. Miss Leah, you know I love GPS. I almost fell over when I saw the size of the screen.
It's crazy. A 6-inch screen. I mean, the standard still is a 3.5. So you look at this, you're like, hello, look what TomTom's done. 1, 2, 3. You could fit 3 of them in there. Check this out. This is actually the size of a smartphone screen, of an iPhone screen. Check this out. Look at this. I mean, you could fit, again, almost 3 of them in there. If you're using your cell phone, whoa, is it time to upgrade. This is TomTom, introducing you to the largest screen in the market. And not only do we have a 6-inch screen for you, but this GPS is going to include a lifetime of traffic, a lifetime of maps for you. You are going to have lightning fast navigation. You're going to have that huge screen size. You're also going to have the intelligence of TomTom going into this unit. Let me start you first of all at the very beginning. When it comes to TomTom, let's talk maps. Because when it comes to maps, when it comes to this unit, what you're going to have here is something that is unbeatable. Because think about this. 14% of our roads change every single year. So what does that mean for you? That means what you're looking at here is going to be something that gives you proper navigation. If you think about that navigation changing, what, over the course of 3 years, that means half of your maps are outdated.
That's true.
Now, let's talk about this for just a moment. Because when you get those map updates, you know how much they are? They're $50 a quarter.
Ooh.
Now, I'm no math whiz here, but that's $200 a year. So think about that. Every single year you own this TomTom, you're saving yourself $200. So you're getting the largest size screen, you're getting $200 a year, essentially sort of back in your pocket, and you're getting the traffic. It's been months since I've offered a GPS that has the traffic updates. And that's so important because you don't want to be backed up. You don't want to be white-knuckling in traffic. TomTom has so many advancements for you, and you're going to love this model. One of the things that I love most is it also gives you it lets you know where those little speed, not just the speed indicators are for your how fast you're going, but the speed trap, the speed cameras.
See?
True story. I went high, I had a bad day. My father was coming to visit. I dropped the kids off at the museum. I came back. I was rushing through town because we're at the museum trying to get over there to meet him. He's coming in from Dallas. I ran. Honestly, I did. I had a bad day. I hit a few yellow lights. A month later, in the mail, I open up a little bill. It says you can watch a video of yourself speeding through this, or you could just send us $300.
Wow.
Same day, I thought, didn't I just open that envelope? I opened up another one. And when I saw the third one, they all happened on the same day, but a month later, they were $300 a piece. I almost, literally, I was shaking.
Exactly.
Now think about just what this could save you, just to know to stop at that yellow light, to that orange light.
You know, and to Leah's point, a GPS is all about safety and security. You statistically, you are a safer driver. You are a better driver. Not only that, you cannot put a price on peace of mind. You know, we have all been there and done that, where you get turned around. You know, when you're in unfamiliar surroundings, this makes you an instant expert no matter where you go. When I say it will pay for itself over and over and over again, and I will say tonight is the night that you need to upgrade. Chances are, if you have a GPS, like Leah said, I guarantee you those maps are old. And that's just it. The problem with other GPS is that maps get outdated and then they basically become a paperweight. They don't do you any good. Those map updates, free forever. That could be $200 a year. That alone pays for the GPS. But those traffic updates, this is better than your radio station because not only is it in real time, it's faster. What I personally like about the TomTom 2, though, is not only does it tell me if there's traffic ahead, it knows traffic cycles.
Yes.
So it knows, like...
It can read, and it becomes intelligent over time.
Right.
And then remember, it talks to you. It gives you those turn-by-turn directions, and you can even choose your voices. So think about this, whether you like, you know, just a classic English. I prefer...
After 300 yards, you have reached your destination.
The British version.
Polite.
I love that.
So polite.
Exactly. Now, if you want to, you can, you can customize here and choose what you want. I kind of like Ben.
It's a great day to be a Kiwi. Stick with me, and we'll be there in 2 shakes.
Isn't that fun?
He almost sounds a little bit like Curtis Stone, who's going to be up, on Friday.
Exactly.
Dogs and chili, you're going to get going.
Isn't that so fun? So again, you can choose, and by the way, there are countless languages in here too, not only the fun voices. So if you want to be a better driver, you want to be a safer driver, you can even use celebrity voices if you want to. Let's take a listen to some of the celebrities that we're going to hear from if you choose to use them with the TomTom as well. Here's Homer Simpson.
You turn ahead. How do I know that? Through the magic of GPS, which I assume stands for Gorilla Pantsuit.
Nice assumption, but not quite accurate.
I love that. You can do Darth Vader. I mean, the list goes on. And let's be honest. Let's get real. I mean, you know how expensive gas is. I filled up with gas the other day, and oh my Lord, I almost had apoplexy. I mean, so if you get lost, gas is money. Your time is money. This saves you money. It saves you frustration. It gets you faster. It gets you there more safely. And remember, with that big screen, we have never had a screen this big.
It's huge.
But it's huge. But
it's huge.
I mean, yes, the map updates are going to pay for itself, but you have to remember, at the TomTom website, this is basically $100 more.
$229. So $50 you're talking. And then remember, $200 back in your pocket every year because you're getting free lifetime of maps, so you can always be up to date. But it's more than that. You also have the IQ routing. Now, this is something that is so unique to TomTom. It analyzes the routes. It knows if there's traffic ahead. It knows if you're going to get stuck in a traffic jam or a traffic light is out or there's some kind of incident happening. What's great about it is it becomes smarter and smarter over time. So now you can choose. It suggests routes depending on the time of day, if there's traffic in the morning. If you want to plan a new route, you can do that. And the beauty is now you have the information. Information is power when you're on the road. If you want to be a better driver, you want to be a more informed driver, now you've got that 6-inch screen so you can keep your eyes clearly on the road. You can keep your hands on the wheel. And the beauty of it is now, again, it's so simple and easy to navigate. So check this out. You're ready to go someplace. Let's just figure out where is it we want to go. You simply touch the screen. Where do you want to drive to? Well, let's go to one of the 7 million points of interest that are built right in. Well, let's just find one that's near us. Well, we could go to choose any restaurant, gas station, parking lot. But you know what? What if I'm looking for an ATM or I want to go, get my nails done or you want to go, you need a car rental. Guess what? Here you go, page after page. And would you look how responsive this is? With a 6-inch screen like this, we're looking here at amazing size. You're looking at amazing speed, the TomTom name brand, and lifetime maps and lifetime traffic. Then it keeps getting better because remember, you have those speed alerts letting you know where those cameras are, which to me, what this would pay for, well, and what I paid in tickets, I could buy 4 or 5 of these.
Priceless.
Then think about it. Now you can only find it here because remember, even if you were to go to big box stores, you'd still be talking at a minimum $20 more.
Easily. And remember, nobody has flex pay. So remember, well, we're not going to have flex pay because that was done only for this show. So for $44.99, I guarantee you this will be the hit. If you're looking for this as a gift, anybody who drives for a living, anybody who's on the road, whether you're a commuting mom, whether you're a truck driver, whether you rely on your car, for a lot of us out there, our cars kind of become our home offices, our mobile offices. This goes with you where you go. The other thing is that 6-inch screen is a real premium. You don't have to worry about squinting at that screen. I know Leah was talking about cell phones, but that is illegal. You want to talk about getting a ticket for running a red light by accident. I mean, this honestly not only saves you that time and saves you that money, but if you've got somebody that you love and care about on the road, it is that peace of mind protection. So only airing where you can get it for $44.99. Last 900.
You're going to love it. And lane guidance is built right in as well. Let's talk about that because if you're driving in a big area, I just got off the plane yesterday from Dallas. You drive through parts of Dallas, these large cities, Atlanta, LA, you're looking at 6 lanes in some cases going one way, 12 lanes, 10 lanes.
It's confusing.
Now you don't know, is it a right-hand turn? Is it a left-hand exit? Now it tells you well in advance so that you can be a more informed driver. You can know to get across those lanes of traffic. And when you've got kids in the back seat, that precious cargo, whether they are screaming and not happy about where they are or whether they're sleeping nicely in the back seat, what's great about this is you've got that large screen size. You've got, again, wherever you want to go with one touch of a button here, whether you want to go to your favorite places, you want to go to an address, you want to go someplace maybe you've visited before, well, here you go. It's going to give you that lickety-split split. And with this, we're going to use our last location. Of course, we're simulated inside. But look how fast that is.
That's wild.
And then you put that together. Lifetime maps. Lifetime guidance, you've got it. Now, if you want to, you just touch the screen. It has the volume control right here. So if you decide, okay, we'll just turn down that volume really simply and easily. Let's go back in. We'll cancel that
Isn't
route.
that great, though? I mean,
there you go.
It really becomes a friend and a partner in your car. I mean, and you know very well. I mean, chances are you've probably had, we've all had those blow-ups. I mean, there's nothing worse than being lost, but then somebody's trying, sitting in the backseat driver trying to tell you where to go. This not only makes you safe and secure on the road, but you want to talk about saving you money, hundreds of dollars a year. I mean, you will never, ever, ever pay a dime for traffic. You will never, ever, ever pay a dime for those map updates. And that's just it. That's a problem. If you've got a frustration with your GPS, I can guarantee you it's because it's old technology.
True.
And that's the thing that really makes it special. Not only the big screen, but the fact that you will never, ever, ever get lost again. I mean, to be able to say that, that's a big deal.
A big deal, absolutely.
Big deal.
And remember, you can be a safer driver as well, and then we're going to up the ante.
Yeah.
We're also going to include for you your bonus socket multiplier. Now, this is going to give you the ability to charge, not only run your GPS, but then charge 2 additional devices. And it can charge your cell phone 4 times faster.
Oh, nice.
So not only are you going to be able to be a better driver, not only does this mount on the dash as well as on the window, so you can choose where you want to mount it. I love this proprietary design from TomTom. But then on top of it, now you can use and charge your other 2 devices as well. So you're going to have a 3.5-inch screen. If you're just tuning in, this is the largest, not a 3.5-inch, excuse me, a 6-inch screen. You could fit 3 of these inside the largest size screen. But on top of that, you're going to have lifetime maps, lifetime traffic. If you've never used a GPS before, the reason why you want this one is because when you go to update those maps, it's usually going to be so expensive. Now, if you've never used one before, there's a world waiting for you that you didn't even know was out there. You're going to be able to find places. This is how I found my local church. This is how I found the grocery store. If you're moving, if you're traveling, if you're going to be visiting friends and family, think about what it would cost you just to rent one to put it in your car when you're traveling this holiday.
I mean, you're not kidding. I mean, there's such peace of mind in knowing where you're going. I mean, really, you can't put a price on that peace of mind. And yes, safer, yes, smarter, yes, it saves you money. Between the gas that you save alone, if you've got somebody who's going off to school, maybe in an unfamiliar surrounding or unfamiliar area, this will absolutely pay for itself over and over and over again. I have to say, TomTom hit it out of the park tonight. Not only is it $50 off the TomTom website, but we're the only place in America where you can get this on FlexPay. And remember, we rescind that FlexPay was only done for this show. $44.99, shipping and tax on that first payment. Get it at home. And, if it's a gift, they will absolutely love this. But if it's for yourself, I mean, you're going to know from the first time you use this how it's going to change your life. I mean, and that's just it. This does what your cell phone can't. I mean, first of all, it's unsafe. It's illegal to be using your cell phone.
And it has so much more information and accurate information because it's, again, using those GPS satellites. So what you're going to have here is, again, that lightning fast speed, the largest size screen. You're looking here at over 7 million points of interest, lifetime of maps for free. You're not spending $200 a year. Lifetime of traffic included as well. And if you want to be a better driver, you want to be a safer driver, if you want to have the larger size screen, you've got it. We're even going to include the bonus, which is going to be giving you the ability to charge 2 additional devices while your GPS is running off of your cigarette lighter. Now, on top of that, it has the IQ routing. So I want to remind you about that because it's very unique to TomTom. It literally gives you, analyzes the routes where you're going to get you there. So if you don't want to get caught in traffic, you've got the complete solution for you with the IQ routing. With the IQ routing, if you want to figure out, you know what, I might go this way to work all the time, but what if there's a traffic incident? What if something's happening in that area? And do you know, with the intelligence of TomTom, you are now going to be part of a community with TomTom. Love this, where you can actually give it alerts. You know, those cameras, those speed cameras are popping up in intersections all over the country.
They are.
You can report that into the TomTom community, and you could save your friends And your other TomTom users, you know, like me, maybe $300 a ticket. Yeah. So again, you're going to have a lot of information, bonus information built right into this.
Absolutely. But remember, only for this show, guys, FlexPay is gone. FlexPay is gone after this chance. So hopefully you're joining us. Miss Leah, thank you. I bet we'll be seeing a lot of you this weekend.
Absolutely. Huh? Innovations.
I know. Thank you, Miss Leah. All right, and a quick quantity update for you. If you were trying to get through on our LaPan tablet,